I just don't think there was ever a time where my heart and my hands didn't just love making and making art. My name is Gartside and I make sculptures and installations, primarily using worn, discarded, old clothing and ephemera that I've collected over many years. Recently I've come to determine that the key material which is at the core of everything I do is emotion. This might come from something that's happened in the world that I've read about. It may be something that I've experienced personally in the past, or even an emotion or a feeling that I want to get to know and want to integrate and understand. For MAF, I'm making a series of small sculptures called Bunnies in Love, Lust and Longing. These are all made from found second-hand leather gloves that I've been collecting, and the gloves come from the early 1900s through to about the 1990s. The glove bunnies are by themselves, or they're with another bunny, or they're in a kind of group of three. They're doing these different things, so sometimes they're kind of being quiet and having a rest. Sometimes they're dancing, they're touching themselves, they're looking, adoringly into another bunny's eyes. They call on you to empathise with them. So there's a particular style I make which in the studio I call the sleepies, and they're lying down, they look kind of quiet and in need of solitude, and I think that something reflective happens where then the viewer, or me as a maker, is able to say, am I tired? Do I need quiet? What I want for the viewer is for them to be able to feel into their own longings and desires. I want the work to be portals into these more buried experiences that often we're all acting from subconsciously. But, I love that it's come from these polite, demure accessories, and now they get to be a pair of little bunnies touching themselves. Here are these tender, precious little beings that are made from time and attention and care. They're made from gloves that were discarded, gloves that used to have a kind of function and a reason for existing. They were a polite accessory. Everybody wore them, they were ubiquitous. And then, they don't have this value anymore. And I think what's kind of special about the work is that through devotional time in the studio, they become these little beings, and they say they become valuable and precious. So there's something that really special about that to me.